I think the biggest reason adoption was bad for me because I was smarter than the people that adopted me. That means a lot of the tradition or traditional things that they taught me, I knew wasn't true. But when you have a family full of ignorant ass people who don't seek information, who don't seek the truth, who only stand on traditional bullshit, you know, like there's no logic behind, you know, and you really can't prove it because even if you go to a book and prove it, you're adopted, you got 100 ignorant motherfuckers over here. And all of them like, well, if you don't believe what we believe, we ain't gonna fuck with you. Your life gonna be fucked up. Even though you know the truth. The only way I really got some kind of vindication of what I always been saying was because of the internet. It's easy to Google the information and find out who was right or who's wrong. But when you're adopted, I don't know how it is when you're not adopted, but when you're adopted and you're smarter than the people who, or you're more intellectual, or you're more creative than the people who adopt you, you will never be supported. Like, they don't understand creativity. The only thing they understand is how to go out here and get a job and work for their money. They don't understand, even though they see it every day, even though they might go to that food store or Mike and Rand's, all of those are, if you ride down the street, 80% of the U.S. economy is self-employed. So look at all those, none of those businesses are government businesses, right? All of those businesses are owned by self-employed people, you know, and these people survive and make it in business. But when you are adopted into an employee family, you will never be supported. These people don't understand self-employment. They do from the support aspect of, yeah, I gotta help my friend. He got his own business, but they'll never understand that for you. You know, in my case, I used to hand make my mother birthday cards and, you know, holiday cards when everybody else would buy them. She would throw mine in the trash. We didn't adopt you to be no individual. We adopted you to be like us. That will kill the average human being. That will make the average human being commit suicide, especially if you ain't got no family. My little partner, R.I.P. Wiggs killed himself because his people didn't believe in nothing but, you know, drug selling and working a bullshit ass job. And he was like, that's not for me. I want to do this. And they was like, we'll never support you. So until you try to be like us, you gonna be our fucking slave. You gonna live around here and eat what the fuck we want you to eat. You're not gonna eat what we eat. You gonna eat what we want you to eat. And you gonna fucking work for us for free. And that man ended up committing suicide. I went through similar acts like that. Like, I don't work for free. You know, that, you know, my adopted dad was a union man. He believed nobody should work for free. Everybody should have a fair wage. But when it came to me, it's people in that family, he seen me do the work and the people not pay me, and they told me leave the motherfucker alone. Black people are our own worst enemies. When you see black women that tell their kids, you ain't gonna never be shit. You just like your daddy. Everything negative the child does, she refers that to the daddy. But everything positive the child does, she refers that to her, or the child. You know, if the child do something positive, oh yeah, you know, they got that from my side of the family. Oh, she do something bad. That's her daddy coming out in her. So when you plant that seed, how you think that child gonna feel about her daddy? All this bad shit I got going on in my life, he gave that shit to me. You know what I mean? And then she gonna trickle that shit down to her kids. And the generation's gonna be fucked up forever. You know what I mean? And then with the ass whooping thing, when you beat somebody for making a mistake, and I can see you beating a motherfucker for trying to hurt you or something, but if a person make a mistake and you're not intelligent enough to tell them, look, man, this is how you do this. Now, if you do it again, I might whoop your ass, but just to whoop a motherfucker and not tell them, you scam. And when you yell at people, like I know so many parents that, yeah, hey, I'm gonna do this. You fuck with people's nerves. And see, the thing about a nigga is this. Here's the bad part. Here's the worst part about black people. Black people don't believe in mental issues. Like, black people believe this. If you depressed or you got anxiety, they gonna take you to the pastor. If he can't lay hands on you and fix you, you got a demon in you. When actually the demon is in them. Because white people will tell you, that nigga depressed, he needs to be taught, he needs to talk to a counselor. He needs some medication. to balance. Something wrong with that nigga mind. But see, niggas will tell you, niggas don't believe in that shit. You know, and the nigga be the problem. And the reason the nigga don't believe in it, because the nigga know he the problem. Like, when I was acting out as a child, my people took me to see a psychologist. And you know what the psychologist told them? That boy is intelligent. He's beyond smart. There's nothing wrong with him. They asked him, do you think the problem could be in the home? They told the psychologist he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And this nigga got a degree, and you talking about the motherfuckers who ain't got a psychology degree gonna tell the psychologist he don't know what the fuck he talking about. But why we go there anyway? See, with these ignorant ass old school niggas, they always right. You know, they don't show no forms of love, man. I grew up in a household, man. And I ain't trying to tell all my business, but I'm just being real. I grew up in a household, the people adopted me, I was 10 months old. So I've been around there I'm 44 years. I've never once heard my daddy tell anybody, not even his wife, he loved him. Now how the fuck you show a motherfucker love if you on top of him? I'll buy you stuff, that's love. Well, you need to talk to a fucking psychologist. And that's what's wrong with these niggas. These niggas have a little money and they think they God. And they pretend to be God. They pretend to be God. And it just fucked it. Man, I should do a movie in Verona, where I'm from, on how fucked up niggas done been because of their parents or their grandparents. Just on some real shit. Niggas will tell you, niggas be like, bruh, I can't even talk to the motherfucker. Niggas go by their people house and don't even, man, it's people, man, you got people, and them people got money. I mean, you people that got money, niggas be like, I don't give a fuck how much money they got. They ruin my fucking day. Like, you know, they just ruin my goddamn day. I can't be around them. They ruin my day. They fuck my spirit up, they ruin my day. I'd rather be alone. Fuck it. I mean, don't nobody want to be homeless, but there's no way. I know a nigga right now at 30 years old. That nigga mama talked to him so fucking bad. But what can he do? What can he do but take that shit? Imagine having to live like that. Know you coming home to a motherfucker that's gonna yell, scream, and degrade you all fucking day long. Ain't shit you can do about it. But take it or go live outside. Motherfucker tell you straight up. You either live by my goddamn... my people, I used to be like, man, why you talk to me so bad? I talk to you how I want to talk to you. Imagine that. And then they said, well, why do kids kill their parents? Shit. Why you think they don't?